License on 2023. I hope you're well, and I hope you're not too disturbed by this little character over here. His name's Fievel, and he is terrifying. He doesn't blink, and he just kind of fixes you with a stare. Because, of course, today we're going to be playing an American Tail. Everyone's favourite bad... He moved. Did you see him? He moved. We're going to be playing an American Tail. A very bad PS2 game based on a Don Bluth property, the American Tail movies. Well, specifically the first film. This game was produced by a company called Blast Entertainment. They're notorious on the PS2 and Wii for putting out some real rubbish, and I happen to speedrun a great amount of it. Don't know why. There's just some kind of odd fascination there that I can't break. Yeah, he's staring right into your soul right now. Don't worry, for the rest of the run, we hopefully shouldn't see his face too much, but you will on occasion, so it's good to have it in the back of your... Be prepared for it. But the way he moves is just freaky on this start menu. As I was saying, Blast Publishing, rubbish games, and this one is no exception. This has 6 levels and 4 bonus levels, or 5 bonus levels. They're all rubbish, but don't worry, we're going to get through it really quickly. So, I'm going to start the timer now, so we'll count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So, there are some FMVs that we need to skip. They are basically just clips of the movie presented without any kind of context. Right, this is level 1. Whoa! Okay, that's some kind of glitch that I've never even had before. Okay! Only a marathon. This is what was meant to happen. Well, no, that's not actually what was meant to happen at all. We weren't supposed to go into the drink. Thank you, everybody. I'm having atrocious luck on this level, but it's okay. We're off to the races now. So for anyone who's confused, don't worry. This is Monkey Ball at home, basically. It doesn't control half as well as Monkey Ball, and it's very easy to shoot yourself off the level or through the level, as I just proved. Yeah, what a start, honestly. That was incredible. Okay, well, I can't remember. It was incredible. Yeah. And this is, by the way, this is the only level that plays like this. Nearly every single level has got a different gameplay style. I don't know why. If they just concentrated on one playstyle and made it a little bit better, we might actually have had a good game here. But don't worry. We're making all... Oh no. See, this is the worst level, and this is where it's very easy to lose time on your PB, so it's very easy to reset when level 1 is the worst level. You end up resetting a lot. There we go. We should be doing this now, providing we don't have some kind of major disaster here. Whoa, so close. Clench with me, chat. Clench with me. There we go. That's level 1 in the drink. That's all done. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've never seen that bug before myself, but, you know, every day is an adventure with Blast Publishing game. Right, so, fun thing about the bonus levels, you don't have to play them, you can skip them. So, in the bonus levels, we will be trying to basically kill Fievel as fast as possible. I'm not sure they're sending the right message to kids playing this game. No kids are playing this game. This game came out 20 years ago, it's just me. It's just me in this game. This is level 2. This is like Star Fox at home, basically. We've got inverted flight controls, and you basically have to pick up bird seed to keep your bar blue, because you can see there's a blue bar that's decreasing the whole time. The controls are not good. I mean, however well you think they look, they're worse, I promise you. But after a while, you start to get used to them. In some warped kind of way. Boing! We hit the water. That's okay. Making noises really helps pull off those like clutch movements. I find it's a speedrunner thing. Also, shoutouts in the chat to Pumpkin Blaze, Devon Lass, El Tolgerino. I know who you are as well. And anyone who doesn't know me, nice to meet you. My name is Garlips. I do all kinds of speedruns. I promise not all of them are bad games. Some of them are good ones. But most of them. And if you ever feel like keeping up with all the shenanigans that I do on stream, you can drop me a follow or whatever. But I'm missing all of this birdseed right now, which is not the best. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. There it is. Right, okay, we're sort of back to normal now. So we're just trying to get to the cheese at the end of the level, basically. But you can't actually fly directly there. There are some sort of invisible walls that stop you, so you have to kind of go the right way for most of the level, and then you can kind of veer off to the left and take a shortcut. No, this is definitely birdseed. It's definitely birdseed, guys. Nothing dodgy going on here. It's all above board, quite literally, because these are boats. That's quite a joke. Anyway, I apologise. I'm in a funny mood today. Practice on this game went very badly. I basically didn't come anywhere near my PB at all. So this one's going to be different, obviously. This one's going to be much better. Because it's live, and I can't reset. Anyway, here's the cheese at the end of the level. Yeah, basically they went for multiple unique kinds of level, which, I mean, is okay. But, I mean, if they just made a semi-decent platformer, they could have just stuck with that and maybe improved it slightly. But then I think most of these Blast-published games, I think they gave the devs, like, an afternoon to put something together. I really think they were not just, like, rushed out the door, more like pushed, while they were still in alpha or beta. But hey-ho. It kind of came at a time in the PS2's life cycle where dev kits were suddenly not as expensive. Sony cut the price on the dev kits to encourage more software to be made, and in doing so, Blast basically picked up a load of publishing rights to certain IP, like Thunderbirds, Casper, Lassie. They made a Mr. Bean game, a Babe game, a Dr. Dolittle game. I've played most of these, and I speedrun some of them. Wacky Races, Mad Motors as well. And I think it was a case of they acquired these publishing rights on the cheap, and then they made some games on the cheap, and then they sold them on the cheap. Like, most of these were budget titles, but even £20 for this, or sorry, about $20 to $25 for this is asking a little bit too much, even back in the day. But, you know, we can dip into the Blast oeuvre, as it was, the back catalogue of Blast, and have a good old time now. The Mr. Bean game sounds fun. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Mr. Bean game is like. I know what the Babe and the Dr. Dolittle game are like. They're basically reskins of each other. They're weird isometric puzzle games. Then, of course, Wacky Races is a 3D racer, as you would expect, but it's not a very well-made one. There were 2 Casper games that they made. I played the shorter one. The other one is slightly longer. Yeah, they're really interesting publisher, and so it you know, License-Thon is the perfect place to play these kinds of games, because obviously we're playing games that have, you know, preconceived or pre-registered IPs of something else. And basically nearly all of Blast games would fit License-Thon. So you'll probably see me at another one with yet another one of these bad titles. I can't stop myself from playing them. That would be interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out the Mr. Bean game. I think it's probably just drive around in your car, Mr. Bean's car. Probably something like that. The Captain Scarlet game was incredibly disappointing. I speedrun a game called Thunderbirds, which is based on a Jerry Anderson puppet production. And they also made a puppet show called Captain Scarlet. So I played Thunderbirds, became the world record holder of Thunderbirds. And then I was like, Thunderbirds is actually surprisingly well made. It's one of the better Blast games. Maybe I should play another one. So I played Captain Scarlet, and that is a boring driving game. That's awful. So I actually think they kind of peaked with Thunderbirds. But yeah. Anyway, we're on to the next level. I cannot actually remember any of the plot from this movie. Growing up, we were definitely a Fievel Goes West household, which is the second movie in the Fievel catalogue, I guess. I don't know if they made any more after that, but definitely there was an American Tail and then an American Tail Fievel Goes West, and that's the one that we had on VHS. So I'm much more familiar with the second one. I remember that they go to America, and there's some trouble with some rats and some cats, but that's about it. So if anyone could enlighten me as to why I'm following this weird bug man up a sewer, I'd love to know. I've been speedrunning this game for over a year, and I don't know why he's here. No idea. Yeah, that was a very nicely rendered moon, actually, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, the game itself is okay. It's not as bad as I'm making it sound. It's just, it controls incredibly poorly. Even jumping on some of these boxes is very difficult. You recognize the jump animation? Yeah, it's probably from... Well, I can't remember who made this one, but... oh, this might have been Data Design something, which might be the same people who made the Casper game. I can't remember now, actually. I think it might be. But there was a whole thing going around about those games because, like, there's a Ninja Bread Man game that uses the same engine as something else. Like, they all used pretty much... Well, not all used the same engine, but quite a lot of them shared assets and engines, because that was, I think, Blast was on a shoestring budget, as it were. I think the most money they paid was probably to get the licenses, to be perfectly honest with you. Yep. There are two Casper games. There's Casper Scare School, which is based on the same property. I played that at License-a-thon last year. But there's also another one called Casper and the Ghostly Trio, which is definitely by literally the same devs, because even the Casper model is the same. But that is based more around, like, actual levels with things to find and do, as opposed to Casper Scare School, which is largely based around racing. I didn't really realise that School in the Afterlife was centred so predominantly around the concept of racing, but there we go. Maybe that's all there's left to do. But yeah, this is level 4. Jumping on these pipes is very tricky, but I did it. Now see, I know that El Toggerino loves his films, so I would trust a film review from him in a heartbeat. And yeah, that one looks to be pretty accurate. I remember, Bible, Papa, Bible. The second movie has a lot of that as well, to be fair. Literally, if you just change that first couple of sentences to say they go to the Wild West and become like sheriffs and cowboys and stuff, and then also that second sentence about Fievel and Papa, you're pretty much, yeah, you've described the second one. Right, so you'll notice here I can't get too far away from this guy, but I also can't get too close. The limit seems to be about 14 feet. If you go any closer, you automatically lose the level, which is not good. But you can also be too far away as well. However, this level's gone pretty well for me. And I'm going to grab the cheese at this point, because it's safe to do so. We've got one more bonus level to skip, by immediately landing Fievel on some spikes. Again, mixed messages. Here they are. Poor boy. Right, we're gonna immediately die to these. Okay, well, today I learned. Unfortunately, there are a lot of iframes when Fievel gets hit, so you actually have to wait quite a while before you can be damaged. But yeah, there we go. That's the last bonus level. Right, now I know what you're all thinking. Can the next two levels be vehicle-based? Yes, absolutely. Why not? So we're going to do basically the level that we just did, but in reverse on a roller skate. And then we're going to do one more level with vehicle. So here we go. Basically, I use the D-pad for this level because you can very easily oversteer. And the problem is you don't have an accelerator. The only thing that you can do is use momentum to travel down this path, right? So, based on that, anything that you hit Or if you oversteer and do like a 360, you basically lose all your momentum, which is very dangerous. You can actually come to a stop, depending on which bit of terrain you're on, and have to restart the entire level. Plus, also, there are sections where there are no protective walls as well, so, you know, we've got that to contend with as well. You can see there, because I oversteered, I actually lost some of the momentum. I used the D-pad and I used lots of little taps, because anything else seems to... Like there, I had to do a massive steer! But it was okay. We evened it out in the end. There's a big rat man's face at the top of the screen moving across to the right. Again, I'm not sure why. Something to do with the plot. Maybe I'll go watch an American Tail at some point this week, so I can finally understand. And then I can watch Fievel Goes West, because that one's my favourite. Sounds like a good idea for a 36-year-old man to be doing. Absolutely. Good use of my time. Well, it's got to be better than this, right? Anyway, that's really the last dangerous spot, if I recall correctly. Yeah, here we go. This bit's a bit of a... Oh, no! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, my goodness! Okay, that was bad. We have to restart the entire level. And that was right at the end. Had to say something, didn't I? Jinxed it. Don't worry, this is not going to be a PB, but we will still come under estimate. The estimate is very accommodating for my various pitfalls, clubs. You all really like this music, right? I mean, if there's one thing I know about, you know, a period drama set, you know, sort of at the turn of the century, New York City, it's like acid jazz trip-hop, right? Are we still moving? We're still moving! Alright! Have we got enough momentum to get across here, though? Yes, we do! That wasn't a complete wipeout. So yeah, even though, you know, the pedigree of the gameplay on display here today may make you think, hey, this Garlips guy, he can't play this game at all. First off, I demand you play this game so you can see just how hard this stuff is to do. Second, I'm second in the world, I'll have you know. Silver medal holder from Fievel, an American Tail. The world record is held by Jant Jesus, who is, I think, what, like a minute and a half ahead of me? I don't know how he does it. I'm going to have to sort of improve a little bit, but my PB is a 16:01. We're going to be over 16:01 today, absolutely, but hopefully we'll come in under the 20. Things are looking a lot better on this second run. Also, you might be asking about the stars. Again, they do absolutely nothing. Why collect the stars? I guess if you want to, you could try and go for 100% and collect everything. I don't know why you would put yourself through that, but it's something you could do. Anyway, here we go. Romping home. So, this is the last level. I will count us down to time. Time ends when the mission complete screen comes up. I can't remember what we're supposed to be doing in this level. Oh yeah, we're scaring all the cats out of New York City, I guess. Is this something that happens in the movie? I'm piloting some kind of giant Ratmobile. Not quite sure. Also, you don't actually need to knock these cats off again. It's kind of like this level's version of Stars. So basically, there is a number of stars, or in this case, on this level, cats, that you have to collect to get, like, all of them on that level. And you don't get anything for doing that. It's just a thing you can do, you know, if you want to have fun. If your mum just bought you a game and said, this is the only game you're getting until your birthday, and you completed it in 20 minutes. You're like, I guess maybe I'll try and collect all of the stuff. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and time. That, my friends, was an American Tail. Can anyone in the chat let me know what the time was before I disappear? Because I can't actually see the stream myself. But that is it. Congratulations, Fievel has saved New York City from the cats and been reunited with his family. Maybe finally they can settle down and enjoy their new life in America. Well, I've seen the sequel, and I know it involves rootin' tootin' cowboys. Yeehaw! But that's it. Here are the credits. No one wanted credit for this. A 17:55. You know what? I will take that. It's under 20 minutes. It's within 2 minutes of PB. It's good. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Before I say goodbye, I'm just gonna turn the sound down because this music is so loud. That's not truthful to the plot. Well, you know what? This game took a lot of liberties. And that's not just a joke based on the fact that it's set in New York City. Although now I'm thinking about it, I should have made that joke. But never mind, we're moving on. My name is Garlips. If you enjoyed this unique brand of nonsense, I stream like this every week. I'm usually doing speedrunning or some kind of hard gaming challenge. I predominantly play horror games, but, I mean, obviously you can see the connection here with Fievel in his unblinking nature. Let's just return to him one more time. See, there he is. He's terrifying. So you can see this is a horror game. I'm a member of a stream team called the Clock Tower. We're a great bunch of people. If you search Clock Tower TTV, you'll find us. I'm also a member of a group called the Wheel of Struggle, where we play really hard games every week and compete for points. That's also very fun. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm very happy to be doing a lot of things right now. If you want to find out what those are, just search Garlips. You can find me on Twitch. If you search on Twitter, you'll find me as It's Garlips. I post all of my schedule there and everything that I'm doing. I do podcasts, I do other bits and pieces. But thank you so much for having me licensed on. It's always a pleasure. And next time I will probably bring you some more nonsense from the PlayStation 2 put out by Blast Publishing. Take care, everybody, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye for now.